This is round 7 of the ERC 2015 Championship, and we're back to the Tarmac and the iconic Barum Czech Rally Zlín in the Czech Republic. Well, the ERC tackles some of the most demanding tarmac stages of the season, and the Barum Czech Rally Zlín is held in the Zlín region, the city of Zlín, located 305 kilometres south of Prague and 90 kilometres from the border with Poland. Well, first up today, the highlights of yesterday's leg 1. Robert Consani having a huge accident, a very high-speed crash for the Frenchman. The car jumped out of line on a bump in a very fast section. The DS3 Citroën destroyed, but the crew are okay. Craig Breen, the Irishman, in his Peugeot 208, second in the championship, 5 points behind Kajetan. Well, he has a puncture on stage 5, needs to change the wheel, drops out of the points positions, and he's 11th overall after leg 1. Kajetan in his Ford Fiesta R5, second time in Barum, still leading the typical tarmac conditions here. He's holding 3rd overall. After leg 1, I should say, still learning the typical tarmac conditions. He's the best of the title contenders. Vaclav Pesh, last year's winner, 2nd overall, 35 seconds behind the rally leader. It's that man, Jan Capecci, in his Skoda Fabia R5, the 2013 ERC champion, wins all the stages of the day. He's fast and without error. So Capecci it is who leads from Pesh. Kajetan is 3rd, and Russian Lukyanuk rounding out the top 4. After leg 1, 5 points for Kato, nothing for Breen. Kato has a lead of 10 points over Breen now. Another hot, dry day here in Zlín. 6 stages for leg 2, 2 runs of 3 stages, including the very fast Trojak stage. Let's get underway with the first loop, special stage 10, 11 and 12. Semetin, Trojak and Salutova. Well, it's a daunting wake-up call on Sunday morning because we have 2 of the most demanding stages of the rally. Even for drivers with experience here, they are run in a different direction for the first time in 5 years. Special stage 11, Trojak, the longest stage of the rally. Jan Capecci, after winning every stage yesterday, the rally leader makes a rare mistake straight out the box. A spin in special stage 10 costs him about 6 seconds. That's enough to make him only 9th quickest on the stage. Irishman Craig Breen in his Peugeot 208 T16, mounting his comeback after a disastrous leg 1. He wins special stage 10 and is up to 8th overall. And it's important for Craig to get points as he's currently 2nd in the championship. Charles Martin, also in a Peugeot 208. The Frenchman has a bit of a drama on special stage 11. After a heavy impact, he pulls over with an engine fire. He extinguishes the fire, but it's clear his rally is over. Pleasure now switch. Championship leader is keeping the pressure on second place Pesh. His incredible commitment, considering little or no experience of these stages, is impressive to say the least. And he finishes special stage 11, only 0.4 tenths of a second slower than Pesh. The only negative, he has damage to the front left rim, but luckily at the moment there's no puncture.
So fun, so narrow, so bumpy, with maximum speed. This is amazing.
In the Mini Cooper works, it's Vaclav Pesh with a 30-second gap to the rally leader. Pesh is currently holding second overall. Let's have a watch to see how he controls the Mini Cooper through the longest stage of the rally. Interestingly enough, 4.2 seconds slower than Capecchi through this stage.
Horizont full rovně 100. Horizont probrzdit rovně, brzda, bacha, 80. Pravá 10, do levý 10, rozvalíš to.
Well, this stage, I like this stage, very good and very fast. Much more bump and good.
Winning the stage, Jan Capecchi in his Skoda Fabia R5. A chance to have a look at the local master at work.
Váže pravá 3 delší přes horizont, 70, pravá 3, 50, pravá 4, hned levá 3, 60, levá 4 přes horizont dlouhá, utáhne 6 cumpů, 30, pravá 6 tyč, hned levá 5 moc, 100, 6 minus tyč, pravá 3 přes horizont, do pravé 2 středem dlouhé.
Apparently this is not even full attack, and yet he still wins the stage.
A pravá 4 plus, 80, pravá 3 možná kat, 301 oči. Určitě. Pravá 2 přes horizont, utáhne 4 přes horizont hop. A dopravě 3 minus kat, 253 očí mezi balíky.
Goes in this direction. Some parts I have never done before. And there is new tarmac, so it's quite fast stage and very tricky. On the first one, I spun, we lost, I think, 5 seconds or something like this, so now it went better.
Still leading, Jan Capecchi ahead of Pesh. It's Kato still in third. Craig Breen up to 8th, still 4 minutes and 22 seconds behind our rally leader. Well, we'll be back with the ERC in a minute, so make sure you stay with us. Welcome back to the Barum Czech Rally Zlín. It's still a healthy lead for Capecchi over Pesh and Kato, and we're ready for stage 12, the last one of the loop. First up on Zlutava, special stage 12 is Vaclav Pesh. Bad stage for Pesh, he's losing 11 seconds on this stage. His second position could be in danger. He had a gap of 25 seconds over Kato before the stage. What's it going to be afterwards? Kajetan or Kato as he's known, with the fastest stage time. That means the gap between Pesh and Kato is now reduced to 13.3 seconds, and that fight for second position is on. Craig Breen tries to gain positions and heads off course. feels something's wrong with the car. He's 8th overall after 12 stages. Jan Capecci, no fastest time on this stage for the Czech. He starts to control, meaning he doesn't need to win all the stages from now on in. That lead is still 43 seconds over Pesh. And there it is. Capecci still top of the tree. Overall classification after special stage 12. Craig Breen still in 8th. Will it be Pesh or Kato for 2nd overall? The answer comes later in the programme. And meanwhile, let's have a look at the ERC Juniors. First up, highlights of leg 1. Bergqvist, the new ERC Junior champion, in the lead. His teammate Greibel 2nd and pushing for the runner-up position in the championship standings. The battle for 3rd in the rally, only 0.8 of a second between Zavada and Shkomasis at the end of leg 1. Sunday brought the introduction to leg 2, and it wasn't a good start for Julius Tanner, who doesn't
big
even
vibrations
start.
in the engine or from the gearbox, so we stopped, and unfortunately the rally is over.
An even worse start for Chris Ingram on board the Brits Peugeot. 4th gear, just before a jump on the road, he has a big accident. Co-driver is okay. Ingram has bruises to his arm and pain in his back. Klaus Christoph and his co-driver next on the road stopped to help them, and the Peugeot crew will go to hospital for a check to be released in the afternoon. Clutch problems for Alex Zavada, meaning he loses nearly a minute and 3rd place overall.
Unfortunately, just before the first stage, there was an uphill section for the start, and I must have slipped the clutch too much. The clutch got too hot and couldn't disengage from 1st gear. So I had to start the stage on the starter, and it was uphill, and so by the time that we actually got enough revs to start going, we had already lost 1 minute.
This is good news for Ralf Squamasis, now relaxing into keeping his 3rd place in this rally. He will soon inherit 2nd too. Marijan Greibel has a puncture and decides to stop in the stage to change his tyre. He loses 2 minutes and 45 on Shamasis and lies now 4th overall.
10 Ks to go to the finish, so we decided to change the tyre.
You had to change the tyre in the stage.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I lost so much time, but I think it was not possible to go through the stage with a flat tyre.
It will now be very difficult for the German to become junior vice champion. And in the same stage, Matthias Adelson goes off the road. The Swede was about to finish the rally in the top 5.
Feel the vibration, and then we come to the left one here, and the wheel went off the car, and we have broken this all 4.
This promotes Polish driver Lukas Piniaziak in his Peugeot to 5th. He'll be cautious enough to keep his position until the end of the rally. Special stage 12 to 15, Samasas and Greibel battle until the end of the rally. The one who finishes in front of the other will be junior vice champion. And Greibel, with 3 best times out of 4, pushes to the limit, hoping for a mistake from Shamasis. But the Latvian keeps his cool and finishes 2nd, 2 minutes and 44 seconds behind the winner. And that means he secures 2nd place in the ERC Junior Championship.
That means in the overall championship we are in 2nd too.
Alex Zavada finishes 3rd in the rally, 3 minutes 12 seconds behind the winner. So Marijan Greibel finishes 4th.
the puncture destroyed all our plans and maybe also the vice championship, but I think we showed that the Opel Adam is a really great car and we had a really good speed, and third place is not what we were aiming for, but it could be worse.
The newly crowned junior champion Emil Bergqvist wins his third rally of the season. He really has dominated and controlled the event from the first stage
For a better
until
end
the
of
end.
the season like this, I mean, yeah, it was not so easy. It was a lot. Yeah, I'm so happy.
And well, he might, with 9 stages out of 15 under his name. Only 7 finishers, and he is the 2015 ERC Junior Champion. Away from the juniors and back to the main ERC category, it's still Jan Capecci who leads ahead of Pesh and Kato. Stage 13 now, a repeat of the first stage, only this time with temperatures over 34 degrees. Jan Capecci not taking any risks now because of his comfortable lead. He's 8th quickest on the stage, 9 seconds slower than the fastest time. 4th fastest on the stage, this man, Craig Breen, the Irishman, in his Peugeot 208. 6 seconds he takes off of Herman Kobus in 7th. He's getting closer to moving 1 place up the leaderboard. Pesh has now switched 13 seconds quicker than his first pass through this stage. 3rd fastest overall, keeping the pressure firmly on Pesh for 2nd overall. Russian Alexei Lukyanuk in the Ford Fiesta R5. He's in a nice rhythm and he's very, very quick. In fact, joint quickest through the stage. His time of 6:37.6, only matched by Vaclav Pesh. And here is Vaclav Pesh in his Mini Cooper Works. As I said, joint quickest time, 11.5 seconds quicker than Breen's time this morning, with an average speed through the stage of 106.3 kilometres an hour. It's still Capecci, Pech and Kato occupying those top 3 spots. Lukyanuk still in 4th, and Craig Breen closing in on that all-important 7th place overall. Back to the action in the Barum Czech Rally Zlín after this short commercial break. Welcome back to the Barum Czech Rally Zlín. It's a very hot day here in the Czech Republic, and before tackling the last stages, it's important we have a look at the ERC2 category. David Botka, the Hungarian, all new for Botka in Barum because it's a new co-driver, new fuel supply, and he's changed to Pirelli tyres. Well, doesn't put him off because he wins the ERC2 category, his first victory of the season, and closes the gap to the ERC2 standings leader, Wojtek Staff. Here is Wojtek Staff, the Czech driver in a Subaru Impreza, takes 2nd in the ERC Barum, 1 minute behind Botka. But importantly, he stays in the lead of the championship standings. Dominikas Butvilas in his Subaru Impreza is next on the road. Well, he's 3rd in ERC2, 7 minutes behind the overall lead. He lost a lot of time with a puncture on special stage 14 and 3rd in the championship standings. Staff still leading. Botka narrows the gap to 12 points with special stage 14 and 15 ahead. Well, the last two stages, special stage 14 and 15, Trojac and Zlutava, the last two stages for this Barum rally, the repeat of the longest stage Trojac and the shortest Zlutava. And as I said, very hot conditions. Antonin Tuslatak, puncture in special stage 14. He stops to change the tyre and drops over 3 minutes. In fact, he drops out of the top 10 overall.
Links 63, plus rechts 74.
Herman Kobus, the Dutchman. Really big push now from the Dutch driver in his new car. And that results in a spin on special stage 14, dropping about 30 seconds, and that's enough to lose 7th position overall. Craig Breen finally takes 7th place off Kobus after that problem. He came here hoping for a battle with Kajetanowicz, but says with 3 punctures, it's definitely a weekend to forget. Nevertheless, still firmly in the fight for the ERC title with 8 valuable points from the weekend. Jan Černý, a late scare with a slight spin on a hairpin in special stage 14. Means he still has to push right to the finish. He's very happy with 6th overall, and much better than his disappointing performance in the ERC Juniors last year. In the Skoda Fabia S2000, Pavel Vasilek, he finishes 5th overall. Not bad for a small private team, in his words. Alexei Lukyanuk, impressive tarmac performance from him after his gravel win in Estonia. 4th overall is excellent for his championship campaign. He picks up 23 points, consolidating 3rd overall and closing in on Irishman Craig Breen. Worryingly for the last 5 kilometres for Kajetanowicz, he's down on power. Is it a pop-off valve problem, he thinks, but still pushes through to take 3rd overall, and that's a big haul of points, building his championship lead over Breen.
We have no power again, but generally it was really good rally for us. We didn't make any mistakes, so it's really fantastic because we had a lot of points, very important points for the European Championship.
Václav Pesh in his Mini Cooper works alongside co-driver Petr Juhel. No mistakes from the Czech driver. And his 2nd position overall in the Mini is very impressive. It's a very difficult rally, he said. We tried everything possible. The quality of the competition from the start was great, so it was not possible to get a better result. We tried to keep up with Capecchi, but it was so hot and difficult. We're happy with 2nd place. Trying to keep up with this man is no mean feat. Jan Capecchi in his Fabia. His long-term partnership with co-driver Pavel Dresler, again working brilliantly. And with this win, Capecchi also wins the Czech National Championship.
It's been a really great weekend, so thanks a lot to the whole team of Skoda Motorsport, because they are doing a really great job. The car is really strong and really fast, and it's very important for us.
There we are, 27 seconds the difference between Capecchi and Pech in the end. Kato 40 seconds off in 3rd place. A good result from him, and Craig Breen did get that 7th place, but with those punches he finishes 4 minutes and a little bit off the rally lead. 5th victory for Capecchi in the Barum Rally, 15th victory for Skoda in the 45th edition of this rally. Kato strengthens his lead in the driver standings, now 23 points ahead of Irishman Craig Breen. And the much coveted Colin McRae ERC Flat Out Trophy has been awarded to ERC Junior Champion Emil Bergqvist, who took his third victory in the Junior Championship. He was fastest on 10 of the 15 stages in this Barum Rally. Back in Zlín, the podium with Jan Capecci, Pesh and Kato, Skoda, Mini and Ford. Well, that's all for the Barum Czech Rally Zlín 2015. The next round is a mixed rally on tarmac and gravel with a trip to Cyprus. We'll see you then in September.